Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisuk Dewi, and in this video I want to tell you about the one-off story, and the title is Bawang Merah Bawang Putih. I'm sure that all of you guys have ever heard about this story because this story is really famous in Indonesia, and I'm sure that all of you have ever heard about this story. Okay, here we go. The story of Bawang Merah Bawang Putih tells the tale about two sisters with opposite personalities. Bawang Merah was cruel and selfish, while Bawang Putih was kind and caring. They lived with their widowed mother, who favored Bawang Merah over Bawang Putih. One day, her mother told to Bawang Putih to wash clothes in the river. Her mother ordered her to scream and threaten if there was even one shirt missing, then Bawang Putih would not be forgiven. Bawang Putih then went to the river to wash clothes. Unfortunately, one of the clothes she brought was washed away by the river current. Bawang Putih was afraid because her mother would scold her. She went with the flow that brought the clothes, but she lost track of the clothes. But Bawang Putih did not give up. Finally, she arrived in front of the old house, and there was a grandmother in there. It was the grandmother who saved Bawang Putih clothes earlier. The grandmother asked, "Hey little girl, are you looking for this shirt?" Bawang Putih said, "Yes, Grandma, I'm looking for that shirt." Then the grandmother handed the clothes to Bawang Putih and told her to stop by her house first. Long story short, when Bawang Putih went back home, mother gave her two pumpkins, with different size. Bawang Putih chose a pumpkin that was small. Then Bawang Putih took the pumpkin that she got earlier. Bawang Merah and her mother, who were always jealous and envy with Bawang Putih, were curious about what Bawang Putih had brought. They took the pumpkin from Bawang Putih, then opened it. When they opened it, they were surprised because the pumpkin there is so much gold and a lot of jewelry. Of course, they were very happy and intended to take it off from Bawang Putih. Then they asked Bawang Putih, "Hey Bawang Putih, where did you get this? Where did you get this pumpkin?" Then Bawang Putih told her honestly that she got the pumpkin from an old woman who lived by the river. Bawang Merah and her mother immediately searched for all the women's house to ask for the same pumpkin as Bawang Putih got. Long story short, after they met the women, the old women also offered Bawang Merah two pumpkins of different size, same with Bawang Putih. Of course, with her greed, Bawang Merah chose the pumpkin with the largest size. Joy and impatience, Bawang Merah and her mother immediately opened the large pumpkin, hoping that they would get more gold and jewelry like the pumpkin that Bawang Putih had gotten. What a surprise they were when they opened it. What they found were insects and venomous animals. The moral value that can be taken from this fairy tale, from this story, is that the people who do bad things and are greedy will get what they deserve. However, every good deed will bring good results too. I think that's all about the story of Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, come back with me. I'm Hairina Mesuri. You can call me Ina. My NPM 211104005 and 4. Today I will read you the synopsis, a novel. The name novel is Dylan. Let's check it out. The film Dylan 1990 tells the story of a meeting experienced by two teenagers who are still studying in senior high school. This film is based on the romance story of senior high school teenagers in Bandung. The name is Dylan and Milea. At one time, Milia, who is now married, and remember the figure of Dylan. And so that is the Dylan is her boyfriend in senior high school, whom she loved very much. Milia also read her story at the time at his school. Milia is the new student who transferred from the Jakarta. She went to Bandung because her father who works as a military officer and was stationed in the Bandung. Since Milia was in Bandung, many people have liked her. There are Nandan, the basketball boy, and Anhar, the motorcycle gang, and Kang Adi, who is her private teacher, and Benny, her boyfriend who studies in Jakarta. Introducing Dylan, a character who is sure to make girls, of course, especially me, feeling when you read the story or the novel. Dylan, as told in this novel, is a senior high school, second grade boy who has an authentic self-character. When we find out that Dylan is a member of motorcycle gang, is one of the school's champions, but has a smart brain. He always won first place in his class, has a revolutionary soul. But when we will also find a bad boy in a Dylan. Like this, you can see the picture. The Dylan have a character, a bad boy. He is a unique person. He has his own romantic style. Dylan once sent a letter to Milia contained to invitation or visit Milia to attend school every day. This is a very, oh my god, this is a very romantic, right? I'm so feeling hyped to read this novel. Dylan is a very skilled and a good to setting the mood to make it better, like a feeling high. Dylan really like and love Milia. Someday, when a friend of Dylan's, who is also a member of motorcycle gang, slapped Milia, Dylan is very angry with his friend to hear know what is the do his friend to Milia. The boy's friend said the later Milia and him would meet at the school canteen. Milia did not pay attention to him. Milia feels like annoyed because she always approached him every day. After becoming now a Dylan, Milia began to recognize Dylans have a unique character, like smart, kind, and romantic. Various unique stories were experienced by them both. On her birthday, Dylan gave Milia a gift in the form of crossword like a puzzle. Puzzle like in Indonesian like TTS, teka-teki silang. In the crossword, Dylan wrote, "Happy birthday, Milia. I present this as a gift to you. It's just crossword puzzle, but I have filled it all in. I love you. I don't want you to get a dizzy feeling of this crossword puzzle." You can see this is like TTS from Dylan to Milia, like so funny, right? And so sweet. Once Milia met Dylan's mother. It turns out that Dylan's mother is a one like Dylan. Dylan's mother is happy with Milia and she supports their relationship to be together. And finally, Dylan and Milia are officially dating. Dylan even made an official letter complete with a stamp with content where like the text of the proclamation. You can see in this the picture, like this is the text proclamation like Dylan and Milia. This is so very cute. I think if I remember about this novel, I always smile. Reading Dylan's novel can make you miss at lots three things. First, in the senior high school, from the moment we see the color of the book cover, like you can see this is the picture of the cover book Dylan, and we remind of the uniform from our senior high school days. Then we will be faced with school scans such as the situation during in the canteen, being late or for the school and being stubborn, and the tragedy of the celebrated teachers. And the second is the period in falling in love. Those of you who already have a girlfriend will definitely fall in love again and will do anything to plan romantic behavior with her silliness, like what Dylan did. Yeah. Then the last one, the third, is what becomes a spirit view of this Dylan novel is the feel of the 90s. This book is a time machine that invites us to look back at how dating is without a cell phone. Like they do like in the paper, write in the paper or something else like that. By the time it left the screen, Dylan 1990 had been watched by more than 6 million viewers. Oh my god, this is very viral at the 2018, placing it as the highest grossing Indonesian film in the year. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you know what I mean. Okay, see you next my presentation. I'm Ina, see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Putri Naza Wulandari with NPM 21110402667. I want to talk about the ants and the elephant. Once upon a time, there's lived a huge elephant in the jungle. He was arrogant and always underestimated to the animals smaller than him. And in the small jungle, there's lived family of ants, and in every morning, they will search of food and on their way back they would always see the elephant troubling other animals. One day when the family of ants was coming back from collecting food, the elephant sprayed a trunk full of water on them, and the ants say, "You shouldn't hurt other animals like this." "Shut up, Attilian! Keep quiet or I will crush you to death," said the elephant angrily. And the poor ant kept quiet and went on its way, but she decided to teach the proud elephant a lesson. Next day, when the elephant was sleeping, the tiny ant slowly crept into the elephant's trunk and started to beating him. And the elephant woke up and tried everything to get the ant out from his trunk, but could not. Such a big animal, he couldn't do anything to get out the teeny ant from his trunk. The elephant started to cry and begged sorry to the teeny ant, and the teeny ant said, and "I hope now you understand how others feel when you hurt them." Yes, I do," said the elephant and pleaded the ant to come out. The ant took pity on the elephant and came out from his trunk. From that day onward, the elephant never troubled any animals again.